What about the children of the whatever empire or whatever
Zia. Children of
Zia.
Empire. I don't get that either.
Oh God.
Children of Empire, COE?
Yeah, but it's Children of Empire. I guess that's what it stands for in Korean, but it's like Zia.
Yeah.
And we're somehow supposed to get that.
And does it
Zia.
have like colons in it?
Yes, it does.
Zia.
Z colons EA.
That's crazy.
Welcome to the world of K-pop, sir.
Yeah, we have to keep up with this.
And what's the one with the mathematical explanation?
Oh, FX.
FX, yeah.
So there's a girl group, FX. It's F. What was it?
X in parentheses.
X in parentheses. And that's supposed to mean something with math and science and, effects. That's what
because that's like the
Variable
formula.
X.
The variable.
Their whole thing is they rap about calculus and stuff.
I guess they sing
about calculus.
They sing about that,
Theorem.
yeah. And a bunch of sarang
Cool.
haze, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
That's
don't
good because they're reaching the Asian kids who like to study.
Yeah, apparently. It's very interesting. Very interesting. And unfortunately, we have to follow that each and every week here at Asian Pop Out. And we have to break it down somehow in our mature ways.
Yes.
Yeah. But any more K-pop questions you have that we can answer for you?
That's interesting.
Anything,
I don't know.
anything that confuses you?
Please ask us. It's kind of fun.
There's a lot of things I don't get. Well, where's all the hardcore rapper guys? Like, there was Yoo Jun. There was Drunken Tiger is still around.
Right.
There was that big hip hop movement, back in the day, and there was like Uptown, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like now it's like you got to wear eyeliner. You got to wear eyeliner to
That's
you hit the nail on the head.
I know. And makeup, don't forget. It's the way.
Epic High is cool. Epic High is pretty cool.
It is, but unfortunately, they're on a break right now.
Yeah.
With everybody in the army.
Well, did you hear what happened to them? That was crazy. Or to Tableau.
About
the whole Stanford thing, and that's scary. That's crazy to me.
It's especially nowadays. This year we've noticed a lot of the, people who are behind their computers taking, shots at celebrities and coming up with all these crazy schemes about them. It's dangerous in a way, and I definitely feel sorry for the people who are in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Especially.
I think that's the tough part of being a celebrity. It's just you just get so much unwanted attention sometimes.
More than unwanted.
But it seems crazier. Yeah. It seems crazier over there because, like their fans or netizens, as they call them, have so much more power than the ones over here. That they actually sway people's opinions. If this were political, they would sway the vote. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely would.
That's how big it is.
It's insane how much power and influence they have on the whole market today over there.
I bet it's like a bunch of 50-year-old guys, right? Like the head of the record label, and they have KP Cutie.
Yeah.
143
and 9 accounts.
They just blog.
They blog and do all that 24/7. But going back to all the OGs that you were talking about, it's the way of the market. That's how it's going now. It's the idol way, unfortunately, and. We have people who are like Drunken Tiger, DJ DOC, and, everybody else who's just kind of sitting on the back burner because of this whole idol boom that's been going on for the past few years.
Yeah, definitely. But, as long as they make good music, I think they'll always have a place in the industry.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Unfortunately, the idol boom is what it is.
Yeah, they just don't get the superstar shine right now. Yeah.
Hopefully they'll come back and kick some of the idols' ass out of the way. At least, the shitty ones out of the way. So that we can have some good music back.
How'd you guys get started? I'm curious, because you guys are all Latinas, you said?
Yeah.
Latinas calientes.
He said Latina. Ay.
That's how you know you...
Calientes con los pantalones.
And that's how you know you've been living in Cali.
LA. Oh, yeah. Carne asada burrito.
Oh, órale.
How did we get started? what, the show itself, or how did we get into the whole Asian scene altogether?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are Latina, and K-pop. I think I would say like 90% of the songs are in Korean.
Right.
So how did you get sucked into this?
Well, one of the co-hosts, Anna, she got me into it. What were you in? You were like into anime and things like that, right, Anna?
Yeah, I was like into anime and things, and through anime I got into J-pop, and from J-pop I got into K-pop through Dobai Shinki.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, what was so appealing about J-pop? Was it like, I have no idea what they're saying, but I love it? Is that how it happened?
Yeah,
pretty much.
It was different from what was on the radio, and I'm not like always a big fan of what's on the radio here in the U.S. And so I was watching like all the OPs and the EDs, the endings, and the anime themed songs and stuff. I really just kind of dug some of the melodies, especially like in the rock ones, and I curiosity. I look all these people up on Wikipedia, and I do my research, and I start finding out about who's who and what's what and what's popular. And man, I don't know. I dove into that.
That's really cool. Awesome.
And then I was the stubborn one, and it took me a while, but I got into it. And then what happened? Like, what was that? Like 2 years later or a year and a half later, we started the show because I got bored.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
So yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And a show
that you guys were curious enough to research like another culture's music and stuff. That's cool.
Definitely, because the scene here in the U.S., especially as of late, it's not that great.
You mean you don't like the new Black Eyed Peas song?
Yeah, that shit needs to die.
No.
Soldier Boy needs to go out of my damn radio. Oh, please don't get me started. Soldier
How about
Boy.
Justin Bieber though? Isn't he talented and good?
You know what I think? I think he's very annoying right now, but I think like in 10 years we'll probably appreciate the hell out of him.
Like a Justin Timberlake?
Yeah. Look, Prince, they interviewed Prince on The View, and they asked him about him, and he was like, if he picks up a guitar, I'm telling you that boy could probably last in the industry.
Yeah.
Because he's like asking people, and all the people he's been working with, like he's trying to figure it out. Like he's trying to find the secret of longevity, because his voice, it broke already.
Jesus
so that cute.
Well, wait till he goes through puberty, right?
Oh God, I can't wait. I'm so
he
tired
is
of that.
going through puberty. I mean, you listen to him speak now, and it's like, oh my God, it's Barry White. Straight up, I was like, wow. I was watching his interview with Barbara Walters. I was surprised, and then he's already.
Well, he's a YouTube sensation, right?
Yeah, that's how he started. That's how he got found.
Yeah,
apparently.
That's crazy.
YouTube, the whole internet world nowadays is just crazy compared to 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, where are you guys located?
Miami.
Your headquarters.
Miami.
That's really cool. What's Asian Pop Addict's future? What are you guys trying to do?
Trying
Take
to go
over the
worldwide.
world.
Well, you're already worldwide, right? Because you're on the web.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? How do you promote yourselves and stuff like that?
A lot of the times through Twitter and by word of mouth for the most part. Pretty much once Twitter got around, it made promoting a whole lot easier, to be honest.
Cool.
But, yeah.
Because the power of retweeting is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Retweeting is great.
Yeah, the power of retweeting, yes.
Retweeting and Facebook, too, as well. People tend to let everybody know that, we're around. So, that's good.
Cool. So, yeah, I mean, Twitter is, it's really crazy. You never know what people are going to respond to.
Yeah, we've seen some interesting things. I kind of, sometimes when I see, the fans tweet, their favorite celebrity or whatever, I kind of cringe at some of the things they tell them. Because I'm just like, yeah, that's not something you should be telling them.
Yeah.
Like what?
Man, you don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What are the crazy things I've seen? That whole Pickup Mickey, for example, that was trying to trend the other day. Yeah, that got real sexual really quickly.
Yeah.
Real quick. I don't know what to the extent of what you saw, but I'm telling you, it was pretty graphic. I mean, we see a lot of interesting things. In the the time that we've been on Twitter dealing with the show, we've seen our fair share of nonsense.
Can I have your baby?
Oh yeah.
Things like that. Things like that.
Your baby, yeah. That's always the main one. Can I have your baby?
I wish I were exaggerating. Yeah, I'm not.
Unfortunately not.
Because basically on Twitter we follow like all fan bases really. So a lot of people, each fan base that has their like blog and things like that, and where they all reunite to have their powwows and look at their latest updates and pictures. Yeah. We follow them and they follow us, and sometimes we retweet their stuff. And when the trending topic thing flows around, we get to see everything. Yeah. Because it just pops up on the timeline.
And they try to get us to, help out, try to trend. I'm like, yeah, I'll just retweet, your little thing, but I'm not going to help out. Sorry. It's not going to happen. At first it was, it was like, oh, cool, what is this? And now it's like, no, I'm good. But that's the way of, I guess, pop music is in general.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world.
Yes, I have been welcomed. Giant backhand. No, just kidding.
Oh man. But no, we want to thank you definitely for staying on this long and chit-chatting with us, and hopefully you got to learn some things about the world, the K-pop world.
Oh, definitely. It was my pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
Hopefully you won't get scared away.
No, it scares me, so don't worry.
I have a request.
There could be a group of fans waiting outside my window, and I won't tweet about it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I have a request. Could you please become he was the host, right?
Yes.
Can you please become the host when Big Bang decides to come over here to the U.S.?
Well, see, usually concerts don't have MCs or a host.
No, they don't.
I think this one was special because it was a showcase, and they needed people to moderate during the Q&A session. That was the biggest thing. Right. And, pretty much we were just over-glorified hype men. just acting stupid. Like, yeah, JYJ, yeah! It was to the point I could say anything and people would scream,
Was there one thing that you said that in your head while you were saying it to the crowd that you're like, fuck, why am I saying this shit?
No, actually, I looked at it as a job, and I was like, as long as it's my job and I'm not pimping myself out too much,
right?
I'm okay with acting a little bit of a fool.
That's good.
Like wearing the furry vest.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that you looked good in the furry vest.
Thank you. I had to get some liposuction right before the show. And,
I'm sure it was tight. I'm sure.
Yeah, it was really tight. It was like skin tight. But it's funny because on Jeju it was like kind of baggy. So I thought like, me and him, I don't know, it'll fit. It'll work. So I asked their costume people, just wear it. And then I tried it and I was like, this is not a good idea.
Were you going to have like a Chris Farley moment where you rip the back of it?
Exactly.
The fat guy in a furry
Farley
coat.
movement. Oh my god, that's a great reference.
Ah, thank you. We'll
Fat
see.
guy in a little suit. Chris Farley, he was really funny.
He was great.
Yeah, I was just worried about ripping it and then owing them like $30,000 because it was probably like endangered species fur. So I didn't want to ruin it.
Definitely not.
Made from like virgin silkworms from East Korea.
No, I would be happy if you would have broken that. Trust me. Just rip it and burn it.
Stole it, huh?
You should have.
Just wear it around randomly.
Make it for a rug or something.
Sleep on it.
You should you should gather like the Cassies and then charge them to be able to touch it.
Oh, that's right. You can do that.
Dude,
like,
you
I'll be on the corner of Ace and Spring today.
Exactly.
$5 to touch the vest.
Dude, you would have no idea how many crazy bitches would show up for that.
Well, I could have probably cut it up into like 1,000 pieces and sell it for like $10 each, right?
On eBay.
eBay, hello.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yes, and then I could buy JYJ.
And then take over the world.
And take over the world.
Strokes imaginary beard.
Yeah.